Hello and welcome to Diego C. Palace. Just coming, just getting ready, and hope you're all doing well. Just gonna just getting ready for the live watch along. Just be a second. Just getting ready. Right, let's get the drinks. Right, just come in. It's going to start. I'm going to miss the start. I'm going to miss the start. Just come in, people. Oh, my days. Right, let's get this going. I'm just going to put this here. I'm going to miss the beginning of it. Oh dear. Right, here we go. It's all happening. It's all happening. Good. Oh, my days, I made it. I think it's just started. I know we've got 1 minute to go. We're 1 minute to go. Got the beers in. Got the beers in. Right, I made it. Thank you very much, Shay Arsenal. All right. Right, I do apologise for the noise in the background, but it's because I haven't got the builders in, but it's okay. Right, please hit a like and subscribe at Diego Palace Rugby. You can watch this live. But before I do anything, does anyone know what's happened to the earplugs? The match has started now. It's going to start now. BBC. If you know, you know. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Right, this is how not to be prepared for. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego Cipella. Still getting dressed. Right, Amanis, I hope you like the thumbnails. The very first rugby league is all kicking off. It's the first one is between of course this is a quarterfinals. Warrington Wolves against St Helens. Of course, it's lucky. It's going to be a trilogy because it's the second time they are going to be up against each other. St Helens lost recently, 14-12. But that wasn't in the cup competition. So this means a lot because obviously St Helens fans will want to progress. Just coming to the chat, I just want to quickly before I start. It has started. It's on BBC Two. Just bear with me. I just got to check that the sound is okay. Otherwise, I'm like going around in circles. Let me just check that the sound is all fine. And thank you very much, everyone. Dropping. I'm out. There we go. I think the sound's all right. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I hope I've got the players' name. There's the logos right for both teams. And let's. I'm going to go into, I suppose, the BBC iPlayer. It should be on the BBC, isn't it? Right. Let's get in there. BBC Sport. Let's go to Rugby Union, Rugby League, I should say. And there you go. First slip of the tongue there for my first watch along. Just log on to the BBC iPlayer, and it started. It's a go between St Helens. No, it's Warrington Warriors, Wolves. I'm getting it all wrong. Warrington Wolves up against St Helens, and it is on the BBC. It's 0-0. Warrington Wolves versus St Helens. Warrington Wolves, they appear to be all in yellow and blue, and St Helens are all in white with red shorts. I've managed to put two players on the good afternoon, Jason. Come on, he says, Jason Chimbini, I hope you're well. And Jason Chimbini says, come on, you Saints. It's going to be a tight game, but I'm going to say Saints by 6 points. Oh, 6 points to the wire. Again, to the wire. But last time we went to the wire, the Saints lost. I mean, the Saints, by the sounds of it, is the oldest, one of the oldest rugby league clubs in the country. A lot of heritage, a lot of history there. And all I know is that southeast of St Helens, they've got a place called Sutton Manor, and that originated in south of England, of course, in South London, and they took that. Unbelievable. But anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. I just had to throw that shot at it. You know, you have to do it. But it's all started off here. Let's have a look. It's still 0-0. We're about 2 minutes into it. And quick footy update, Spurs. 1, Southampton 0. Saints will be relegated today if they lose. Thank you very much, Jason. I didn't know that. And St Helens are trying to drive the ball forward, and he's got him around the neck. Is he allowed to do that? You can't boo that. I think it's all right. The ref is having a word. Yeah, he's going off. I told you. You can't. Vanguard for Warrington. He's going off. And big up, good afternoon to Shay Arsenal. I hope you are well. It's my first watch along for Rugby League. And the Saints are driving forward. He's going forward. The fence has caught him and they've pinned him down. He ain't going nowhere. The lad ain't going nowhere. This Saint player is not going anywhere. And now the Siranen, good back, good pass to Welby. Well, Lomax, and then the Saints on the overlap. And they've gone wide, and the Saints is a touchdown. The Saints is a touchdown, and he's got a whack in the hooter for his troubles. There, the Saints player there. Please hit a like and subscribe at DNOC Palace. There might be a foul there because Whetley has gone over there, but I think he's good afternoon. Boom, boom, boom. Sets us in the room. And here is now oh, I thought they went over the line. They didn't. I got it wrong. In the excitement, I thought they got it over the line. There's other lines on the pitch. That's what's confused me. Go on, Lomax. Percival, go on, lad, go on. Now the defence have pushed him out. The defence have picked him up and chucked him out. They said, get out of my pub. Get out of my pub to the St. Helens player. The Warrington defenders just picked up the Saints players. Says, listen, you're not going out of the pub. Get out. They picked him up and chucked him out. Chucked him out. Unbelievable scenes. Yes, I've got loads of bevies as well. I'm going to serve mine. And Dad was going, rugby. Yes, that's right. You've got to be different. I don't want to be like the other content creators out there, just eating food and drinking on the bevies. It's more here. We've got a family here. You lot are in the chat causing scenes there. And at the moment, the Warrington Warriors are defending well, and St. Helens can't get over the line. It's still 0-0. St. Helens fans, Rugby League, what is going on? Is the Warrington Wolves... The Warrington Wolves, are they your bogey team? Because they're not letting you get over the line there. And the Catalan League and Hull are in semi-finals. Who will join them? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The Dorgu is great video release. Is there any more content filmed? Yes, there is. I will be releasing, but I can't do live streams and the video, so I will do them during the week. Also, I have to wait until I'm allowed to copyright. Otherwise, I'll be copyrighted. It is Jason. Is that your prediction, Jason, or is that the result? I think that's your predictions. Fulham 2, Liverpool 1, and Fulham 2, Liverpool 1. Or is that the actual result? You need to let me know because I don't know. No, they started at 2:00. So is that the actual score right now? But we'll go back to that. It's still 0-0 here. No high tackles in Rugby League. Well, I've seen more high tackles from Liverpool players, from Arsenal players, from Manchester United players, on the Crystal Palace players. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Don't talk to me about no high tackles. I've even seen a few eye pokes and low blows from those. But here, Warrington Wolves are up against St. Helens. A good start from St. Helens, I have to say, from the beginning, but they couldn't get it over the line. The Warrington Wolves defenders just picked up the lad and get out of my pub, get out of my pitch. And they picked him up and threw him out there. Does anyone know the name of the stadium that we're in at the Warrington Warriors? No high tackles. And then it says, that's called in touch when they get it over the side. Listen, Crystal Palace fan here, but so it says called in touch. So it's just the Saints can't get it in touch. They can't get it in touch. They can't. I started, so I'll finish. They can't get it in touch. There's a scrum here going on, and good defending from the Warrington Wolves. That's what in the first 7 minutes of this match. We're coming up towards it. And it's a nice drive there from one of the Warrington Wolves players. This is Williams. Williams there. Duffy. Harrison driving forward. Good. Now it's a turn for the St. Helens to defend. It's now Fulham 3, Liverpool 1, apparently. Big up to Shay Arsenal and to Jason in the chat updating them. Big up to the dog dropping in. Please hit the likes. Oh, thank you for the likes. Wow. I hope you like the thumbnail. That's why I was a little bit late, but I was late. I was just resting. Right, let's get the bevies in. Let's hope this doesn't piss all over the place. Please hit a like and subscribe. Good, strong running from both sides. But for me, I think I'm impressed by the defending by the Warrington Wolves. Remember that it's only just like literally within 2 weeks against the predictions. My understanding, Warrington Wolves beat St. Helens 14-12. So this is another matchup within 2 weeks. But oh no, Saints has got the ball. High kick. And now the Warrington Wolves player. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Oh, God, Bennett, my balls are falling all over the place now. What's going on here? Caught the ball right neatly in his hand. Because you need to grab hold of the damn thing properly. Right, we're on the 30 here of Warrington Wolves. They're driving the ball out. Kick down the line, down the side. And he doesn't go out. Oh, pulled him back. Stopped him there. Please hit a like. I know he's not rugby, but it's the closest I can get to it. Big up to Jason. Jason is right in the receipt. Please hit a like and subscribe. This is my very first rugby league watch along. Of course, this is not. This is a cup competition. This is a quarterfinals between the Warrington Wolves up against St. Helens and the Burgess side. They edged out to St. Helens 14-12 in an amazing fixture earlier on. I think it was on the 21st of March. So it's not far along though. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. And it's driving with the ball. It's back to it's end to end at the moment. Literally, the intensity from both teams, I can sense. Where are they actually playing? All right, let's go into it. Let's see where they're actually playing. It doesn't say the venue name, so I don't know. What's the name of the stadium that they're playing in? It's got a blue on it, so is it? Halliwell doing well so far. Big up to Jason. Yeah, I'll try and keep it going. Oh, I nearly put him on the thumbnail. I wasn't sure. I don't know if the two players that I put on the thumbnail are actually playing. I can't see the lineup anywhere. I'm going to try and find the lineup, but it's end to end. I can't really take my eyes off it at the moment. And this is good. This is like really high intensity. This is putting football in shame. That's a foul. That's a foul. And the Warrington Wolves fans are applauding there. I've got the team news. I've got the team news. Warrington here. And here we go. Copy. I'm going to put it in the description first for any of you. Please hit a like and subscribe. Help me get to 10 likes if you can. And Warrington, we've got Duffy. We've got and the interchanges. They've got Powell, Yates, and Philbin and Crowther. And this is now, let me just putting the lineups in. And every time somebody scores, I will be doing the exercises. If you know, you know. Please keep hitting the likes. And this St. Helens. I'm just coming. I'm just putting. Here comes Warrington. Go on, lad. That's good tackling there from one of the defenders. From St. Back into the sun now to play. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. Whoa! And there is the ball at the other end. Ow! And the Saints catch the ball. The ball was caught by the Saints. Just snatched it there. That's the first. That's the first now drive for the Saints. A kick forward, and the ball of the bounce caught it. The Saints defender just went whoosh, caught it in midair, and now they're trying to play it out. This is now the second play. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And they've got interchanges. Right, I'm just saved it there. But there's an average support of 9,000. Where's the name of the stadium? Warrington's full capacity. Halliwell Jones Stadium. Thank you very much. I'm going to put that in the description. I couldn't find that anywhere. So thank you very much, Jason. And apparently that's just around the corner from St. Helens. It's in the uptown. It's in the better part. Warrington were... Oh! Referee! It's play on. Now it's a first for Warrington Warrington Wolves. That's a foul there, surely. Where's VAR? Where's VAR when you want it? Referee. In American football, someone would have thrown a flag onto the pitch by now. What is going on? Haven't they got any flags? What's going on? What is going on? I'm just going to put in the description. So I'm going to put on here venue. Venue. Please hit a like and subscribe at venue. And it is called apparently. There we go. Ball up the top, and that's a good catch from the Saints. And it's a knock on. It's a knock in again. So that's Sanford. Halliwell Jones Stadium is the name of the venue. And that is being played at Warrington Wolves. Yeah, they have height there in the league. Big Sir Alex, he's 6 foot. Yeah, I couldn't fit them in the thumbnail. I was trying to do the thumbnail for this watch along, and I was like, I can't fit them in. They definitely look like they work out a lot. These players. I like the intensity of the play from both teams. They haven't let up. We're 15 minutes in it, and they haven't slacked on intensity. It's just on and on and on. They're pressing the gas pedal, whether they are on the ball or off the ball. They're all focused. This is the restart. Warrington have lost a few meters there on this forward play. Got 6. Walker! Oh, he nearly got through. Good running there forward by Warrington Wolves, and he's nearly got through. But it's good defending also by Saints. I think they play. Oh, they put the ball backwards, and they're playing it backwards to the right hand side. No, they've got cut in, and this is it. Warrington Wolves. The bogey team of St. Helens. The St. Helens fans are in the mud, and the Warrington home fans are absolutely buzzing. They are buzzing. They've got 4 pot. Warrington Wolves are celebrating. Oh my days, St. Helens. What is going on? Why can't you get the ball over the line? And Paul Brady says, get in there, Warrington lad. There you go, Paul Brady. You know, St. Helens, the St. Helens fans are all the high end, the posh end of that neck of the woods up in the northwest. And the Warrington Wolves are always the ones that are looked down upon, but not now, because the Warrington Wolves are prevailing. Look at that. He goes to dumb in it. And partly it was Duffy for the Warrington Wolves. He's going to, come on, son, come on. You want some more? You want some more? What a touchdown. That is a well, look at that. And we're not pushed up here from it. Listen, I don't really know. I'm sure it's all amazing up there. And first kick off the match. This is Mark Sined. And I wish they would say, are they all English rugby players, or do they have some internationals in there? Do they have some from Wales, from Scotland, from some of the surnames and some of the names? There might be like Sined, he might be Welsh. I don't know. Good afternoon to Paul Brady. Please help me get to 10 likes. First watch along for Rugby League. Sined is going to kick the ball. The ball's there. Go on, kick it. Oh, he's in. That's it. So it's not 4 points. It is now 6-0. 6-0. So let me quickly down on 17 minutes. It's Warriors. Warrington, I should say. Warrington. It's double R, isn't it? Yeah, Warrington. Warrington are on 6 points. 6 points. And St. Helens is on 0 points. What's going on, St. Helens fans? You need to pull your finger out. You're getting chopped up. St. Helens. Did I spell that right? Let's make sure I spelled people's right. It kicked off at 12:30. What's going on, St. What is going on? Is the transition from defense to attack better from the Warriors, Warrington Wolves, I should say, and the Saints? Hold on a minute. What is the name? What's the nickname for the Warrington Wolves? Is it Wolves or is it Warriors? And what is the nickname for St. Helens? Is the Saints. I know that. Big up to like, who's winning? I've just put it on there. The Warrington Wolves are absolutely putting and there's Warrington Wolves down the left hand side. They're running there, and now they've kicked the ball out, and Saints have tried to go there. Warrington are winning 6-0, and better driving forward by the Warrington forward players. There is an injury there to one of the players, and is out there on touch. Sack Wells tonight. He's awful as a good as a manager, good player back in his days. All right, so the Saints fans, some of them are on the fence to change the manager, the coach. Some of them are not. But apparently, back in the day, the lad or the gentleman who calls the shots at the Saints is called Helens, and Warrington is the nickname, is the Wire, right? Because I was getting confused. Thank you there, thank you. Oh, I like the Wire. I like that football. Not that football. It was that in I think it was in Chicago, the thriller crime series in America, The Wire. That was brilliant. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace, and just putting some information here for all of you to see. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Maybe I'm actually there's high intensity on this, and please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. What's going on here? The referee's blown the whistle. For St. Helens, Curtis has come into the St. Helens lineup. Matt Whitley, with Matt Whitley as well. Hoping to avoid two defeats by the Wire within 2 weeks. Is it 1 week or 2 weeks? within 2 weeks. That's not good for the same fan. Siramed is coming off. I think he's injured. Is he all right? I think it's the jaw. I think he's injured his jaw. High tackles and offside for Curtis. Big up. He probably if he wasn't playing rugby, he'd be playing for Liverpool, I expect. If you know, you know. That's right. I said it. I'm from South London, and I'm calling it out. This is the first for Warrington here for the Wire. I like that. I like that nickname, the Wire. Do you know what? Big up to Jason. Big up to Lackwat. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you dropping in. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And thank you very much for dropping in. And Paul Brady, Rugby Union, well better than this. It's all kicking off. I knew it. There's always one. There's always one in the crowd. There's always one in the pub that gives it all the argy-bargy. You better watch out, Paul Brady, because this is a lot. This is high intensity. This is better high intensity than the Liverpool side that are playing right now in the Premier League. They're getting pumped by Fulham, the last I heard. Fulham, how can you lose to Fulham? Liverpool fans, what's going on? This is much better. St. Helens again, trying to drive the ball out, but it's good defending. I think Warrington, the Wire, they are good to themselves. Oh no, the player's injured. The player's down injured. They've got to be careful. It's the way he landed. Oh, is he all right? I think it's a head injury, so they've got to be careful. I think he might be knocked out. They've got to be careful. It's a head injury, maybe. He goes in, shoulder. Oh, I think it might be the knee. As George Williams is going down, I think he might have maybe the hip bone hit the head of the that could be a rugby incident. He is breathing. I can see him laying on his back, but they've got to be careful with head injuries. Fulham. I told you, Arnold Slot have not been tested. As they're looking into this injury, I can tell you that Liverpool are losing 3-1 to Fulham at Craven Cottage. They're wobbling it, and Arnold Slot is going to become the worst Liverpool ever appointed manager if he manages to lose the Premier League title opportunity of lining that trophy. You have to ask the question to Arsenal fans. Yesterday, I asked them to get 3 points off Everton, and the Arsenal fans let me down all the way. But I think it was George Williams there as he went in. Nothing dangerous. It's the hip. So the head of the Saints player collided with the hip of Williams. Is there an incident that they have to look at there? The Wire, they've got to be careful with head injuries. I don't think he passed out. They're talking. They'll probably be tested. The physios, the medics there there's a doctor on there. There's an on-call doctor, and if it the Wire, they've been sponsored by the University of Chester. I might put that. Let me put that into the hashtag. Let me add that to the hashtags. Chester University Uni. No, it doesn't come up. So I'm just going to put Chester. That's got. I've put a hashtag Chester because they're sponsoring the Wire. So I'm just put that in there. Hopefully Williams might get a red and we'll go to VAR. I'm not sure it's going to that because I can't see the officials sort of signaling into it. I'm no expert. Please keep hitting the likes. It's my first watch along for Rugby League. At the moment, it's the Warrington. It's just a play on. It's not a penalty, so it's not. and it's just an accident. I didn't look. It didn't look to me as malicious or anything like that. It's just the lad landed his head onto the hip of the defending player. So it was Williams. So I hope Rocky Ty is okay, and he's all right. I think the lad is all right. This is the last set of St. Helens here now. Let's see what happens here. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe. No, he's not getting let's have a look. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to do more rugby league. I like the intensity of rugby league there. It's non-stop. So the fitness levels of both of these teams are absolutely brilliant to see. They're not giving it up. They're not taking the foot off the gas. They are. There is. I think they did have a look at it, but there's no malice in it. I think is the technical term. There's no that someone has to have a word with the player to sort it out. So it's just a play on now, not a penalty that has been incurred. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And there you go, some information there in the chat. Warrington have actually now started to let it slip now in defence duties as I speak. As I was talking up Warrington on their defensive duties, they are they're having some difficulties there. And please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And just putting this information into the main. There's because of the high intensity of the match. I mean, they're literally not taking the foot off the gas. They're obviously going to make mistakes, I suppose, both in defense and in attack sometimes. So it's about cool heads, I suppose, and experienced players showing by example, driving the boot forward or looking to defend if they are in the defense mode. St. Helens kick forward. And the ball, the ball touched it. I think St. Helens touched it. St. Helens touched it. The St. Helens player, he touched it. So it might be a touchdown. Don't think it was 2 inches in rugby league. It doesn't matter, Paul Brady. I'm just trying something new. It doesn't matter. There is some people that are in it. And there it is. Sailor, get your hand in on it. Big up to it. Where can I find the game? It's on BBC 2 or just go into the BBC webpage. If you've got, if you're logged in, just go into the rugby league and it's on there. It is free to watch on the BBC, on BBC iPlayer, or if you go to BBC Sports, is it offside or onside? So welcome to Jardy123. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you doing that. And this is my first watch along that I'm done for rugby league. And I'm going to do more. I like the intensity of it. And you get to learn about the culture and the history of rugby league. And now I'm aware that Warrington, the Wire, are not far from the St. Helens Stadium. It's up there in the same neck of the woods. Good afternoon, Steve. I hope you're doing well. It's and at the moment it's. I think did he touch it? Did he touch it? Was it control? Or was the ball out? If the ball was over the line, I don't think it counts. I'm not an expert on rules in rugby league, but my understanding, if the ball's gone beyond the bottom line, there's no point to play than touching it over there. Video referee, VAR, no tries. The St. Helens, the Saints travelling away fans, and clearly the referee looking at St. Helens. I think that was a try. I think that was a try. I think maybe the VAR referee might have a season ticket at the Wire. What do you think? What do you think? I'll stay with you for that. Thank you very much. At the moment, it's 25 minutes. The try has just been denied of the Saints. As an amateur here, as a first time doing a watch along on rugby league, to me that was a touchdown. If I was a Saints traveling away fan at the Warrington Stadium, which is called Halliwell Jones Stadium. For me, I would have been a bit ticked off. And this is now the time for St. Helens to do some defensive work. And this is what they need to do, maybe, is the transition from defense to attack. They need to be a bit more cool-headed, I think. It's just a feel for me. Warrington Wolves, for me, are a bit more cool on the head when they're kicking the ball forward. And there is a foul there, I think. Why didn't he catch it? The Saints player didn't catch the ball. No one is there to catch the ball for the Saints. The ball went through him like that. So he actually just caught the air. He's the same lad that was denied the touchdown. I'm in South London. I'm a Crystal Palace fan. So I'm nowhere near up there, your neck of the woods. I must... please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego Silva. Big up to the yard, 1, 2, 3. And Steve RFC, big up to you in the chat. I'll come to your chat in a minute because Warrington Wolves are about to score and it goes over the lap. Gashton, he cuts in, but it's good defending from the Saints. Do you know what? The high intensity of this match is absolutely over the top. I'll come to your chat in a moment, to Steve's. And Warrington Wolves are about to get it over the line. Good defending from the Saints there. I think Walker. Oh, Philby nearly going through. They're trying to pick him up. Let go. The referee says let go of him because he's got to release the ball. The ball swinging it. Good whiff there by Warrington Wolves, but good defending as well by the Saints. On 27 minutes, it's Warrington Wolves 6. Saints 0. Oh, he nearly lost it. He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. St. Helens, Jack Wellesby gets the ball. So the Saints gather the ball, took the ball off him. There is a Saints player down injured on the side. I hope he's all right. Yeah, he's not good. He's down on one knee. There's a couple of players receiving injury there. So they've got to be careful there. Good. Now, Saints are trying to come out on the left-hand side. The 2 players down, literally, at the moment, the Saints. There's 2 of them receiving treatment at the other end. And they're waiting for about 15 minutes because the player that got binned, he'll come out. Big up to we're soft beep when it comes to injuries. So basically, the Saints... the St. Helens players are literally like Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. They've got an A&E department in their club. Good spin on the ball there forward. Warrington Warriors catch the ball forward. Now they're out on the first here. The Eagles, yes, we're the Eagles. The Eagles are on a high. We're on our way to Wembley. But at the moment, Warrington Warriors 6, Saints 0 on 28 minutes. The high intensity of this match. This is the first time in this half that 29 minutes and there's like a and breathe. What high intensity. The fitness levels of both of the teams is up there. You have to say, not that many experience, but great intensity from both ends. It's been like literally end to end. Few injuries, a few fouls. A try denied to the Saints. I thought it was a Saints try. If I was a travelling away fan, I'll be asking, is this referee and the VAR referee, have they got a season ticket at the Warrington Wolves? That's what I'll be asking. I'll be like saying, someone get me a drink because someone there is taking the bubble. There's taking the pee and it's taking the bubble. But I think that might have been a St. Helens try, but it was denied. But here's Warrington Wolves. They're driving forward here. The St. Helens defenders are drifting to the right-hand side, and St. Helens has been pulled back by the referee. Williams, they're gonna do another try here. We've got an intensive care unit in St. Helens Club. Yeah, but it's full up at the moment. This is the last of the set. And the ball gets kicked forward. Kick forward. And the ball comes loose. And it lands. The Saints catch it. The Saints catch it. Was there somebody offside? I think someone was offside. I know an offside when I see an offside lad, and I think someone was offside there. I don't need the lino to tell me whether it's in football or in rugby league. The lad's offside. He's offside, surely. He's offside. He's offside, isn't it? He's making many mistakes. Yeah, but you can't just put it on one. It's not an individual sport, Jason, but I see what you're saying. He seems to be, he's the one that missed catching the ball. Sailor was the one that was denied that touchdown by the VAR referee, and now he's been caught offside, I think. So Warrington have still got the ball. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Thank you for the, I'm going to put thank you for the 7 likes. Thank you all for the likes. It's my first rugby league watch along. Phil be on the ball. Phil be on the ball. He's trying to drive forward. St. Helens. Good defending by St. Helens for now. Williams. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it gets picked up. Oh, he's lost it again. No, I don't think it. That's good defending by Warrington Wolves there. It's just the final third of the attacking of St. Helens is just not clicking at the moment. Of Warrington Wolves there. And Warrington Wolves. George, we're not American. Big up to Jason. Right, I noticed they play longer in football than rugby. Yes, they seem to do that. Yeah, they don't play 45 minutes. I think the first half is 40 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. But you would. Have you seen the intensity? Have you seen the tackles? These are proper tackles. Oh, there's a player that got down injured there, a head injury. I think I would have thought that at stages like this, when players are going off injured, and it's on real flow, this match, and I'm not an expert on rugby league by any feat. I think this is where experienced players, the ones that have been around the block a bit longer, they're the ones that got to take the game by the scruffs and show the youngsters a bit of leadership, I expect. And the ones that've got a bit of brawn up here, not hot-headed, so you don't incur penalties. In pressure moments, you do the right thing. You don't get caught offside. You hold your position. You defend that position, and you prevent the opposition from coming through you, through angles, I suppose. If Warrington Wolves win here, there's a super chat. Oh, big up to Charlie. Thank you very much. I tell you something. I think you lot are the bogey team for St. Helens, because it was within 2 weeks ago you lot beat St. Helens 14-12. And there's going to be another match, so there's going to be a trilogy. Is it going to be 2-0 to Warrington Wolves? The Wire are taking it. They're taking it to the Saints. And good start for the first 4 minutes, I will say, by the Saints. But then Warrington Wolves gathered the ball. And as I say, I'm no expert. This is my first watch along for rugby league. But Warrington Wolves seem to be, in the last third when they're attacking, the better of a selection of passes, cool-headed in good positions, and that's how they got the first try. And defensively, the Saints are making a few mistakes, I expect, unnecessary. And it could well be that the Saints have coming in with a couple of injuries into this match, and also the pressure it gets higher and higher, I expect, because they're expected to win against the likes of Warrington Wolves. The Wire are not expected And from my understanding, the Saints have actually got I think they're an older established rugby league club up there in the northwest, in the north. Big up to you, Jardy. Thank you very much for doing that. And Steve RSC says 8 likes. It's just coming up towards. This is the 5th. We're on 39 minutes. I will come up to your chats, Steve. I haven't forgotten. It's after 40 minutes. I will read them out. And there is a player that's not coming back on the pitch. I think they've got to ever be so careful when it's head injuries or neck injuries. The welfare and the well-being of the players has to come first, rather than the need and desire to actually get the match over the line. The Saints need to turn up the heat now in attacking. Coming up to 34 minutes now. St. Helens are swinging the ball out to the right-hand side. They've still got the ball. Now, don't lose the ball now. Have they got anyone with pace to go on the outside to do an overlap? Swinging the ball out to the left-hand side. The Saints. Parsley. Go. Good run. And there it is. There's the Saints. They're going forward. They're trying to go. No, it's good defending by the Warrington. I tell you what, in the first 10 minutes, I saw the Warrington defenders. They picked up the Saints lad. They picked him up and just took him out to touch. They said, get out of my pub. And this is a drive forward by the Saints. Again, Warrington Wolves. Good defending there. Good tackling there. And I couldn't see who was that drove the ball forward. We're soft to speak. We've got an intensive care unit. Yes, Wellesby local Black Brook lad. He's our captain and our saviour. And this is good defending. They've given the ball. And there might be a penalty here. No, because I know when the referee says let him go, they've got to let the player go so they can release the ball and the player can go on. And if you hold on to the player or try and touch the ball down, I think that's when you incur a penalty. So even if your body's against them, and it's good. And now Warrington Wolves are driving the ball, and this is what I'm talking about. As the first watch along that I do in rugby league, my first thought on it is the Saints, the St. Helens players, right on that last third of getting the ball over the line. It's just not clicking at the moment for them. Whether that is because they've got injured, experienced players not available today for their manager, or is it because they haven't clicked? But you have to give credit to Warrington Wolves for their defending, you have to say. Please help me get to 10 likes. And we're not American, says Jason. Thank you for all. Oh, it's me. Firstly, not process where we're being injured. This is what I'm talking about. I think maybe the All Saints, I'm talking about the pop group now, All Saints. Unbelievable. The Saints, the St. Helens, that should be a penalty. They was grabbing onto him. This referee and the VAR referee might have a season ticket at Warrington Wolves. What do you think? And there's another drive forward by Warrington. Warrington Wolves are defending. Can they get the ball out? Yes, there is. And the Saints are trying to drive the ball forward and to keep the ball forward, but no one is there. And it's a touchdown. And the Saints is a touchdown. Will do. And the same player that was denied the first touchdown by the dodgy referee and the VAR referee, and it's touchdown over the line by the Saints. There is a try. That is a try for St. Albans. The Saints come marching home. I tell you something. And Jason is celebrating. He's celebrating. He's gone absolute nuts. And at last, the Saints, the Saints fans, the St. Helens fans, they've pulled a finger out. And they're actually doing a job now on the Warrington Wolves. That is a try. That's a try. And Jason is saying, get in, sailor. Get in, sailor lad. And there you see. Wait a minute, Jason. Didn't you just throw him underneath the bus about 5 or 10 minutes ago? I'm just saying. I noticed you threw him underneath the bus a little bit. So what's going on? But I expect you all passion. Oh, my days. Shush. Listen, I can't shush it. It's in the chat, lad. It's in the chat. Please hit a like. Oh dear, he can take the banter. He can take the banter. And the dog is like, we'll talk. Big up to Steve Iris here. I will read up your chats at a moment. But it's a try for St. It's a try for St. Helens. It was a tight try. And, oh, 1 minute. And it's 6 apiece now. Let's see if they can get it. Oh, that's right. Big up to them. What a try by Sailor. Yes, I agree with you, Jason. That was absolute scenes there. You've got to respect that. After that, he didn't catch the ball earlier on. He was denied a very good try by the referee and the VAR referee. They've probably got a season ticket at the Warrington Wolves, no doubt. Just saying. And it goes over the line. And now it's 6-6 on 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Or now it's going on. It's a go from both of these teams, the Warrington Wolves and the St. Helens Saints. They are absolutely trying to take it to the wire. I'm glad it's coming into half-time now, and it's even Stevens. Absolutely, on 37 minutes, it's 6-6 on points, and great intensity. I'm doing rugby league from now on, watch-alongs, when I can fit them in between the Crystal Palace women's team, the Crystal Palace men team, and other Premier League and European fixtures. I am going to do it. I like the intensity. I like the fact that I can see it, and that great commentary. Big up to the BBC. You can watch it free on the BBC iPlayer. Go and check it in there. Now, St. Helens are driving the ball out. They're on a second there. They need to. They've got no options out wide. Go on, lad. Now, every time they go to the right-hand side at St. Helens, they can't get around. They haven't got enough width, or maybe they haven't got enough pace on the right-hand side. Or it could be that Warrington Wolves are defending really well. The good attacking side of St. Helens is down the left-hand side, whipping the ball left to the left-hand side and then coming infield. That's the way I see it. Good luck to our season starts from February. And please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Please help me get to 10 likes if you can in the chat. Thank you very much for the 9 likes. I first watch along on Rugby League. I've enjoyed it. I don't know about you lot, but I've enjoyed this. Big up to you. And this is brilliant. And I'm going to have to change the thumbnail because I didn't have time to put any Warrington Wolves players on the thumbnail. First 40 minutes, you got to clap this. You got to clap these players. You've got to clap these players. Player of the match. Who'd you give it to? I think you've got to give it to this young lad, Sailor. Half-time. It's half-time. You've got to give it. You've got to give it. You've got to give it. St. Helens 6. Half-time. Johnny Lomas, the captain of Johnny Lomax is the captain of St. Helens, and they get to speak to the captain. Oh, they should do this in football. Straight after the match, they're able to talk to the players. They should do that in football. That is the captain, and the captain, and now George Williams has now been interviewed, the Warrington Wolves captain. Look, he's not even not a bead of sweat on him, but I'm sure he's put a number, an effort out there. I'm not saying he hasn't tried, but this is how the fitness levels of these two team players has to be up there, because they haven't taken the foot off the gas. Only when there was like an injury to one of them, there was like a 3 or 4 minute delay, but I have to say the intensity, the approach, they want to be to get the job done from both of these sets of players from the St Helens and away here at the Warrington Wolves home ground. It's been absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm going to read Steve RFC's comments. Big up to you, Steve. I hope you're doing well. He says Kairat beat Asturias 4-1 away, was 0-0 half time, when then 2-0 and then 2-1 and then 4-1. We went to play them at home, but we will be next Wednesday. This is away to Achirut. Was meant to be in July because of the UCL qualifiers, so they've had to reschedule there. And Karat, Astana, and Atkobi, all 10 points from 4 games. Astana will beat Kairat in the end. Astana will beat them. If they don't, it's because the referee and the VAR referee over there are clearly got a season ticket at Kairat. If you know, you know. 4 games, Kairat more impressive than Astana. Well, if that's what you say, that's what you say. Because Astana had 3 homes games, only 1 away. Kairat already played 3, only 1 at home. I got Astana yesterday 2-1. There you go. Steve is absolutely formidable at getting predictions right. Big up to Steve RFC. He also says he noticed that they play longer in football. Yes, in football, it's 45 minutes plus added time, injury time. But in rugby league, it's 40 minutes per half. And there's the tackling. There's a lot. 8 likes. Thank you very much, Steve. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego Cipales. Jason Chimbini says, not looking good for my bet today. Losing my horses yesterday. He's really struggling from Aintree. Oh, really? Don't bet too much, Aintree. And it's on the M6, somewhere the Celtics lost today. Now Saints are losing. Please, United, don't let me down. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Do you know what? They might get a number over Man City. And the dog says, we'll talk. Gets his, says Sailor, Jason Chimbini, and Sailor went CC, and Jason says a shoo. And Jordan says, referee. That's right. And what a try, Sailor, says Jason. And skibbity. Rizzler says, oh, she. Just before half time as well. Yeah, good. Benny got the kick. Yeah, Benny got the kick. He did convert. I saw that. Half time, I've put Warrington is 6-6, and then Jason Chimbini says second half is the footy. Brentford 0, Chelsea. Fulham is 3-1 up against Liverpool. Arnold Slot, I don't rate him. I don't know why the Liverpool fans rate him. He was handed something. He's never built anything, and he's never been tested. And now, anyway, we'll go into Liverpool later on. Spurs 2, Southampton 0. Tottenham Hotspur back to winning ways. See, we couldn't do that. We couldn't beat Southampton midweek. Anyway, Saints certainly for regulations after 4 p.m. Yep. Yeah, it was incoming. Scottish Premiership. St Johnstone won. Celtic. St Johnstone won Celtic full time. I don't know what the full results there is. Hearts 0, Dundee 0. Not sure what score Celtic scored there. Steve says one more thing today. Kairat played at Stadium where they win league last season in November. Kairat only played 1 at home and 3 away. My first place. And my first Palace prediction was good. Yeah, you predicted a 2-1. I went for a 3-1. Well done. Thanks, Steve. It's easy. It's very difficult to predict the Crystal Palace matches, especially if you're a Crystal Palace fan. And how do you see the Manchester United derby? I think Manchester United might get a point. They seem to have the number on them. I don't expect Erling Haaland to play. It's like St Helens. It looks like St Helens here in the rugby league. They've got a lot of injured players. And then St John's, Jason says, sorry, Brentford 2, Chelsea 0. Thank you. It's all right. You don't have to apologise. Come on, Fundamental EFC. Big up to Jardy there. And Fulham is saying Fulham there. Jason Chimbini says St Johnstone 1, Celtic 0. And yes, you're the extra time, the rugby league. There is somebody on the pitch. We've got a pitch invader on the pitch, and they're wearing a onesie, and the security are out there trying to nab it. It's probably is it Jason Chimbindi? Is he wearing a onesie and he's gone onto the pitch? Unbelievable. Maybe having too many bevies. If you know, you know. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I thoroughly enjoyed that first. First that going there. Right, what I'm going to do now, because half time, I'm just going to update the description for the information. I have put the lineups of both Warrington. Let me put the actual Warrington Wolves. Wolves. I'm trying to put in as much information there for me because this is the first watch along for rugby league. The Wire. Their nickname is The Wire. Warrington Wolves. Why is my mouse not working? Oh, I'll give up. Line up. And then The Wire. And then it's Duffy. I put that in the description. And then St. Helens. Their name is called... let me just put this down. St. Helens, line up. Please keep hitting the likes. If you can help me get to 10 likes, that'll be amazing. St. Helens, line up. Oh, I'm getting a bit hot. I'm going to take this off for a minute. Just give me a sec. St. Helens, line up. St. Helens, line up is... St. Helens, line up. And they're called the Saints. The Saints. Right, let me just save that. Just going to go. Just a minute. Right, just coming to people there. Just making sure that the window's open. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe. Thank you very much. If you can get to 10 likes, that would be amazing. And right, I'm going to update. I'll come to the chat in a moment. I've got to update the information on the description. Otherwise, I'll never do it. If you're new to the channel, please hit like. This is my very first watch along for rugby league. And there's a famous Welsh rugby league player there. I recognise him. Welsh international there. And right, where was I? So it's half time. Let's put this stuff in chat. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? That's mad. Right, half time. Oh my God. And there's a lot of history between these two clubs. And my understanding is St. Helens is actually one of the founders of rugby league. So it's that's why I'm doing it. So you learn not just about rugby league, a different sport, but you learn about the culture and the origins and the fabric of these of rugby league, not just up in the country. Jason in the chat has been putting a lot of history about St. Helens, and you get a feel, you get a culture. And actually, I've driven past it a long time, so I've been up to Liverpool and to Blackpool, and you go up the M6, you lick a left on the M62. But I never knew that if I'd gone right along the M62, there's St. Helens, and there's a lot of historical places there to look at. Oh my days, what have you done, Vardy? You don't need to do that. I've never had a super chat that big before in my life in 3 years. How did you ever do that? You don't need to. Oh my days! How did you do that? Oh my days! Look at that! Oh, listen, I've got to put my hat on. I've got to do something for that. I've enjoyed the commentary. Listen, I've never done commentary for rugby league before. It's the first time, and I'm absolutely buzzing it. I'm actually going to do more of this. not just because you've done this, but I have to say, I have to take my hat off to you. I had to put the hat on to take my hat off. And it is absolutely, I'm really impressed by the intensity, the work rate by both of the matches. And yeah, thank you very much, Yardi. I really appreciate that. Hold on a minute. I need to do something. I don't know if I can. Let me just at least. How do I? All I can do, I can't really show. I can do it actually. Hold on. I've got an idea because I don't know. I've never had a super chat that big before. Never in my living days. Never. I've had a £1 or £2. But listen, I have learned so much. I'm learning so much from the rugby league and from the information from you lot on there. And what I'm going to do is, I don't know how. No, you can't do it with this software to put your super chat on the thing. So the next best thing I can do is, I suppose, is just show it on the phone. How do you log? I should know how to log into my own channel, you'd think. It's going to think this is an amateur here. There it is. There it is. And I'll put a like into that. Oh, I can reply. How do you? Oh, you can reply. Thank you very much. Right. Warrington Wolves are going to win today. They're going to do a number. I think they're the bogey team for St. Helens, I have to say. There is the thank you very much, Yardi. That's mad. How do you even do that? I've never had $20 like that. Yardi, Yardi, 1, 2, 3. That's really nice of you to do that. I'm going to take my hat off again. Wow, that's massive. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. I can't get past it right now. I can't. Right, so there. Thank. I forgot the U. Oh, never mind. Thank you very much. Right, so I'm thinking, how else do I show it? Can I? There it is. So does it come up? I don't want to show me. I want to show you. But thank you very much. So I can see it. So I want you to say. So thank you very much. Do you know what? It's time to get the animals running. Hold on a minute. Let's do a celebration. You've got to do something for that. Well, let's get this going. Oh, dear. They're going for a spin now. We've got to celebrate that. The animals... the animals, I'll have more apples now for the animals there. It's Octanian there and the 3 musketeers there. But thank you very much, Yardi123, and everybody else on the chat, Jason, with all this information that you've given me, and Steve RFC. Thank you very much. They're celebrating. I've got to do something in celebrations for the chat. You know what? I haven't actually read the super chat comments, which is what you're supposed to do. You can tell I'm an amateur at this sort of thing. I've never got a super chat that big. It's mad. I think I may have read it out, but I haven't read it out completely. I said, I've enjoyed your commentary that much. You can have it now. Spot on. Listen, thank you very much, Yardi. I will be doing more watch-alongs, and as I speak, in rugby league, I can confirm that the men's Challenge Cup semi-final draw, which is to be played on the 10th, 11th of May, so that will be penciled in. Let me just put that into the chat. I need to put that in the description. Let me just put that in there. Oh dear, why is it doing that? Draw breaking to be played on 10th of May. So that's that there. And it's here is how the semi-finals are going to look. It is going to be the men's. The semi-finals is going to be because there is obviously rugby league for the women as well. Thank you very much, Yardi. I can't get past that, but I have to get on with it. But thank you very much, Yardi, for the £20. I really appreciate that. And I will be doing it because you learn more about the culture and, as I say, the fabric. So in the men's Challenge Cup semi-final, I just got to. I hate it when I type in the names of the clubs wrong. Right, it's Hull KR. I don't know what the KR stands for, so I've got to look at that. The Catalan Dragons, Warrington Wolves, or St Helens versus. I'm confused now. Oh yeah, Warrington Wolves. Okay, so okay, so I've got to separate this. Then I've got to put a full stop there. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense otherwise. And I should put here also, I expect you any rugby league fans, you probably know this is not breaking news for you. Look, Hull KR, Kingston Rover. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to open notes. I've got to put this on my notes because I'll forget this. Let me just start a new notes for rugby league because I'm gonna forget this. So a new note. I'm going to call it rugby league. Rugby, because if I collect this information, then I can add it to presentations, etc. So hold on. Oh, you've taken it away. All right, but yeah, I don't know what but you don't have to put it. It's all right. I'll find it out. But how? So it's going to be. I'm actually going to copy all of this because it's to be paid on the 10th and the 11th of May. So I need to look at the calendar. Hull KR are called Hull Kingston Rovers. Hang on a minute. There's Kingston upon Thames. Have you lot up there up north taken Kingston upon Thames as well? What's going on? What's going on? First you talk as Sutton Manor, because in the southeast of St Helens, there's an area, there's a forest there. There's a manor called Sutton Manor. Sutton is of South England. You guys have taken that as well. You can't take Kingston. It's a wonderful little town. They're just south of the Heathrow and all that. Well, not just south, but if you know, you know. This is the right to be played there. So now I need to put this in my notes. Where is it? Where do I put this? Pardon the expression. Paste. To be played. Right, there it is. So I've done that. And this is the men's challenge copy. Yardi says we got a lot up here. No, but hang on a minute. You can't take what's from south of England up to north. I mean, what's happened back in the day before in the biblical? Because I know this dates back. The St Helens club and the Warrington Wolves. The identity goes back, way back. So is it somebody went down south, on business or perhaps on pleasure, and thought, you know what? I stayed in a B&B down in Kingston. You know what? We'll have that name. Thank you very much. And they go up north, and then bish bash bosh. Next thing you know, you got a pub here called the Kingston Inn and all that. Well, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know, South London. It's South London. You can't take our South London up there. I'm going to get in trouble now. We got a lot up here. Listen, I have driven once from, so I have been past your neck of the woods back in the day because I did the longest driving trip that I've done from South London. It was an away fixture at Blackpool, and then the other one was Sunderland. I drove all the way up there. So not sure which one is the longest, but I can tell you backwards and forwards is a trek. So that's how it happened. Yeah, that's how it happened. Yeah, it would surprise me. Do you know what I mean? There were probably and a little bit. They went into an inn down in the South Downs in Kent, and there was a bit of gambling going on. Do you know what I mean? If you know, you know. And then if someone lost a bet, and if it's right, I'll have the name of your manor. And next thing you know, up if you look at the map, the southeast of just below St Helens, there's an area called there looks like it's a national reserve up there. It's Sutton Heath or Sutton Manor or something like that. You can't take our place. What's going on? Right, I'm going to go back to the football. I can't find it now. I hope I haven't missed. Oh, the second half has started. I'm rabbiting on. I do apologise. The second half has started. We've missed 5 minutes. Oh, I'm glad I haven't missed any tries. And here is St. Helens now. I'll do some headers in a minute. To celebrate the the super chat. I do apologise, Yard. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, have Sutton. Yeah, he's Sutton Manor. Oh, is it Heath? Not Manor. Yeah. Manor. It is Manor. There you go. It's Manor. Right, what's going on here? The referee is making decisions here on 46 minutes. Is this referee now going to go against the Warrington Wolves? That's a foul there, surely. Warrington Wolves players driving with the ball. Look at that drive. Look at that drive. He doesn't square the shoulders. Oh, no. That's Ashton. The lad Ashton. Is that a penalty? Given over, no foul. It's not a foul. Well, I think the referee's given a foul there. The travelling Saints fans are not happy there. If it's not a foul, then that could be the play of that could be the decisive defensive play by the Saints. Thank you very much, everyone in the chat. Please keep it the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And that's a good tackle then. So is it a penalty or not? So it is a penalty. Penalty for offside. Not sure who's taking the penalty here for Warrington Wolves. They're going to take the lead again. I think they've got St. Helens in their pocket. Mark Sined. I've got to change. I will change the thumbnail and I'll put some Warrington players on the thumbnail. I just did it like literally my lousy excuse. Only a few minutes before live. Is he got it? Yep, it goes. Clear kick there. And you can see the Warrington Wolf home fans, they're all celebrating. They're all going absolutely. There's never any reaction from the managers in their sort of VIP boxes. They're like, I'm going to frown at this. I always find in rugby, whenever you watch it, give over, no foul. Jason is absolutely losing it. Listen. Take that cheeky little scrap Davis with him. Look. Jason is not a happy bunny there. Something tells me that there's going to be more tries. There's going to be more twist to this second half. Something just tells me. And it's Mark Sined. And it is a penalty. And now let me just quickly catch up with the chat. It was 6-6. Right, hold on a minute. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. So this is on 46 minutes. 46 minutes. Oh, it's not working. 46. Right, let's concentrate on what I'm doing now because I'm getting paste. Paste. There we go. And I think it'll be seen by different ways. Obviously the Saints fans will see it as differently. Oh, come on. Copy. There we go. And it's going to be something to talk about at the end of the match. And Right, I've done that, so I'm just going to put that in there. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Oh, my days. What you know, I can't believe what just happened today. But that's Mark Shined that scored the penalty. Oh, and there it is. Oh, he's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. They're going to look at something here. They're trying to confirm now if something went over the line or not. The referees are mic'd up. As Mark Shined. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Alson Helens. You see, the VAR referee is actually talking and we can actually hear what they're saying. Is it no try or is it a try? And I got a feeling that I just got a feeling from what the commentary is saying, but I said it before with a little hunch, is that both team have got injured players not available, experienced players not playing because of injuries. So when that happens, then more mistakes happen. That's good defending there by, I have to say, by the Saints. Warrington Wolves tried to drive the ball out, but they were stopped in their tracks. Captain's challenge. Warrington are challenging the off-field. It's a captain's challenge now taking on. And this takes the gas off it. Do you know when they should do that in football as well? But then there'll be just too many stoppages. Did he drop it? Dropped it? Let's have a look. No, but didn't he drop it after the contact, or was it during the contact? I think that's how the rule is. There, the commentator's saying is they need to look at the hand. It's not when it's in the arm, it's when it's in the hand. So literally, he's got the ball there, and then there's the contact. What's happened then? How he challenged? That's a knock on. The challenge is successful. I think the challenge is going to be successful. The captain's challenge for Warrington is successful. It's successful, and the Warrington Wolves have got the officials in their pocket. No, really. What's going on? The St. Helens fans are probably saying to the Saints are probably saying this this referee have got a season ticket at the Warrington Wolves. It's absolutely so. I like the way that you can actually hear what the referee and the VAR referee are talking, and it's not how the ball is in the arm, it's where the ball is with the hand. So that's the one to take from this, and then as it happens, as it evolves, the challenge, the tackle, what happens with the hand on the ball, at what time, and I think that's what defines it. Here's a Palace season ticket VIP. TRT style. Jason is not happy. Jason is not happy with this referee. The referees, what the fuck? I like the fact that there is a captain's challenge. I'm going to remember that one. I like that. And there's Warrington Wolves on the right-hand side. Go on, lad. They need to change it to the left-hand side. Warrington Wolves attacking down the left-hand side. I think they're more formidable as I feel on it. Go on, wing it to the left. Oh, that's a pullback. That's a pullback. And there it is. Warrington Wolves. He's got it. Oh, nearly. Oh, nearly. Warrington Wolves. They're attacking forward play. Credit to St. Helens. Is it a scrum? They're going to go for a scrum. Good. The commentators, and I agree with it. When Warrington Wolves move the ball out wide on the left-hand side. They seem to ask more challenging questions of St. Helens, the Saints, in the right-hand side defending. That's the way I see it. I think the ref's doing a great job, says Young. Listen, decisions will be made. But at the moment, it's Warrington 8, St. Helens 6. And again, the start of the second half, the intensity, the approach from both of the players, they're not taking the foot off the gas. They are absolutely on. Well, they're on the wire. They're pressing it. They're pressing the gas pedal, and looks like a great atmosphere there in the stadium. You could feel the atmosphere going, especially from the home Warrington Wolves fans. That's a good tackle there. We're on the 4th now. St. Helens on the 4th now. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. It's the 5th now. 22 meters. That's a kick forward. Oh, it bounces out. It bounces out to touch. And there's the lino. Do they call the lino linesmen or assistant referees? The ones that are going up and down the line. What do they call them? Do they call them linos? Or do they call them a pain in the backside? I know the referee is called the referee, but the linos. I'm old school in football. I call them linos. They're called assistant referees now officially in football. But in rugby, what are the officials that go up and down the line? What are they called? There's an interchange. Knowles has come off and Bell is come on for St. Helens. Now here comes here comes Warrington on the left-hand side. Oh, what a drive forward! And he's gone forward! He's gone forward! Warrington Wolves! He's gone forward! Oh, the lad nearly got all the way. The lad nearly got all the way. I didn't see the name. Is number 6. Touch ref. Well, these touch refs, they need to pull a finger out. Never mind touchy touch. I don't do touchy touch. I'm old school. I keep my notes on a piece of paper and on notes. None of these touchy things. Listen, leave your touchy things. And there is the drive for Warrington Wolves. I told you there was going to be more touchdowns or more tries, if they call it that. I know you're not Americans, but I do my NFL. But listen, that is a try for Warrington Wolves on 54 minutes. It is 12 minutes. It's a 12-6. And I tell you something. I think the Warrington have got the number on St. Helens. This is the second time they faced within 2 weeks, and they're doing a job number on it. But there'll still be a comeback from. I don't know enough. I don't have enough experience on Warrington. Do they finish the matches on a high, or do they dip in form going towards the end? At the end of the first half, they did concede a try. Lovely little kick forward. Boom! Boom! And he drives forward. What a forward kick. Look at this. Look at it. Boop, boop. Lovely little kick there. Boom! Catches the ball. There's no stopping him. There's no stopping the lad. Number 11. Who's that? Who's number 11 for the Warrington? He's the one that's touchdown. His name's Ben Curry. He absolutely nailed that. You've got to be in the right places at the right time and know what to do. And the lad has actually done it. We can't we watch it with you? No, Lady Whack. On YouTube, if you show the live, you can't, because it's called copyright. You can't. You're not allowed to do it that way. What I also suggest, you might be able to listen to it on radio. That's another good way to do it as well. No, with the YouTubers, we're not allowed to show the live matches. It's I'll get kind of this is what I think. Great try, I reckon. I think what's happened is that this is now, I suppose at this stage, is not that I'm an expert in rugby league, but this is where experienced players need to take control of the match, whether it's against you the match or not, and lead by example. But it's a try for Warrington. And let me just delete this. We're not yet on the 60-minute mark. And St. Helens. I'm just typing in Ben Curry. How do you spell his surname? I don't want to get his name wrong. Right, so that's Ben. Try St. Helens. Ben Curry, St. Helens, 18th man. Just put some forever. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If you're new, oh, something's going on now. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. And what's happening now? I'm on 57 minutes. Why have they stopped it? I'm typing. I'm just trying to get the lad's name correctly. You can actually hear what the referee's saying. He's talking to the captain. So they're saying when they played the ball out, the ball was playing out, but it wasn't played with control. I think that was the nature of it. So it's going on there. But I've got a feeling that the Warrington have got like a number psychologically on the Saints. But my understanding also is that there's quite a few injuries of experienced players for the St. Helens side. So what can the manager do? Says don't luck up them. I love that Army. Alice Corporal Jones is all over the shop here. I tell you, he's got the bayonet out. He's got the bayonet out, and the Saints don't like it up. And for all the years have gone by, for all the seasons that have gone by, the St. Helens, the Saints fans have been looking down their noses at the Warrington. The Warrington Wolves, but not today, because on 58 minutes, coming up to the 60 on the hour mark, it is Warrington Wolves 14-6 to the St. Helens. And this is a good drive forward by St. Helens on the right-hand side. Can they get it over? Kick for the ball, and they're giving the ball away. But the Warrington have lost the ball, and it's a touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Saints! It is a touchdown for the Saints! I told you, everyone out there, there was more tries in here. And the referee goes like this, and that does not mean timeout. This is not NFL. And the Saints player that's done the touchdown, I don't know who done it, but the lad is down injured, so they've got to be careful there. Just missed the poach there. And I tell you what, Simon, the Saints may not like it up them, but right now, boom, they are reviewing the try. And the way the referee and the way the VAR referee are officiating, the St. Helens have already had one try denied them, and there was a kick of the ball. If there were, my understanding, if someone kicks it after the pickup, look, the player drops the ball. It's been knocked on, but then it hit the player. They have to look at it, because if the ball hits, it's a mess. Warrington defending there, it's a bit of a mess there. But we'll have to see what they decide. Yeah, is that what it's called? I'm gonna copy that term, because I've never heard that before. So suffering sacktash. So that means when they get stopped, it probably the wind gets out. Oh my days, yeah, because and they've hit the post. Both players have hit the post there. They've got to be careful with that. Nobody is injured. I've just put that in the description. Thank you very much, Jardy. Try! It's a try! Oh my days! It's 14-10 now. It is 14-10. Remember, Warrington had a penalty, so that's why they're a little bit ahead earlier on. But remember, in the first half, St. Helens had a try denied. I'm a neutral, and I thought that might have been a try from the lad. But it is a try for Warrington. If you're new to the channel, please. Oh, thank you very much for the 11 likes. I was going to say, help me get to 10 likes. and you lot have already got me to 11 likes. Thank you very much. If I get over 4 likes, I'm like, yes. I can't believe. I'm like, that's my target every watch along, to get 4 or 5 likes. But to get anything over 10, that's mad. Thank you very much. I'm so doing rugby league more often now. This is amazing stuff. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it because the intensity from both, and it's game on now, surely, as the commentator says. There's a Welsh guy commentating, and I recognise his face. He's a Welsh international rugby player. He's retired, of course, now, and he's on the commentary. I recognise his accent. And it's a try. What minute was the try on? It was on 59 minutes. Let's have a look. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Copy. There we are. I'm just putting it into the chat so everyone can see. Oh my God, I've missed a few. Suffering Sakatash. I've copied that. I've put it in the description there because I don't want to forget that. Jason says Daryl Clark Warrington's own as well. What? Oh, he's the owner of Warrington. What? Are you telling me that the owner of Warrington is the same owner of St. Helens? I'm getting confused. We must be sick of Clark used to play for Warrington. Oh, no, I got it wrong. Okay, yeah. I get it. And that's a good kick there, but good. It's 14-12 now. And the first now for Warrington Wolves trying to drive out. This is actually better from St. Helens, preventing Warrington from driving out. Oh no! And he's away! He's away! Warrington Wolves are away on the 12, on the second, and on the 61 minutes, and he's going. The lad is going all the way. Go on! Can he do it? No, he's been cool. Oh my days! I told you down the left-hand side, Warrington are absolutely doing a number on St. Helens. The Saints fans must be saying, where is the defence? Where is our defence? And, oh my days, it's the wire this year. I'll tell you, Jonathan Davis, he played for Wales. That's the lad. Yeah, that's the man. I recognise him. I remember him watching against Johnny Wilkinson and all those lot back in the day. And Johnny Wilkinson, he had that unusual run up when he used to kick the ball. Look at that run. Look at that run forward there. Look at that. Look at the feet. Technique there. And he should maybe gone to the left. He kept it infield. Davis played for the wire. I see. Thank you very much. I'm going to copy that. Can I copy that? You live and learn. I've only seen him play for Wales. The Welsh are very passionate about their rugby. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Right, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me just. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put that into the description because I don't want to lose that. You live and learn. Thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate that. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And did I put the I haven't, have I? I haven't put it in the description. Copy. I just put some of the information into the chat as it goes along, and I haven't been putting all the tries. I'll have to do this afterwards. Otherwise, I won't learn. I won't be able to go back and learn from it. So I've missed one of the tries. I've only put the try of the 59 minutes. So I've got to put the other ones in. Just subbed. Thank you very much, Yardi. I really appreciate that. I've subbed to you, I think, as well. This is a learning curve. But I tell you, I am really impressed by the intensity, the approach from both of the sets of both players of both teams. They don't take the foot off the gas. They don't take the foot off the gas. I like the way that the referees are in communication with the VAR referee, and we can actually hear what's going on. Not sure about these touch refs on the side, tough touch linos. I'm old school. Just they should be called linos. The touch referees, I think they're called in rugby league. You guys have said, and it's even in and out now. But evens in attack and in defence from both sides, and there doesn't seem to be enough width play from St Helens. Is it just me? But they don't have enough width on the right hand side. Now, is that because people are not in position in the right times? Maybe they're taking a breather. Is it because there's not enough experience? But for me, Warrington Wolves on the left-hand side, when they're attacking, they've got a number. They've got a number on St Helens. Real talk. Real talk. Oh, I haven't done the weights. Every time there is a trial, there is a goal scored, I'm supposed to do the weight. Hold on a minute. This is coming loose. Does anyone know how to lock these things up? They keep coming loose. Every time there is a goal in football, I do 10 of these on each arm. So there's been how many tries? There's been 2 tries. So I've got to do 20 on each arm. And it's a way to keep fit. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with doing a bit of exercise while you watch your rugby or your football. So if you're sitting there with your, don't know where your finger is, well, pull it out wherever it is and do some exercise. If you know, you know. I tell you something and hit the bell. And here we go. I've lost count. Is anyone keeping count? I think that's about, say that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20 there. And on the left one, this is the stronger arm. Please hit a like and subscribe. So every time there is a try, I'm doing 10 of these on each arm. And it's just a way to get exercise in. And big up to Jason. Yes, I'll come to the lineups of the Manchester United versus Manchester City. I think it's at Old Trafford, unless I've got that wrong. And I will change the thumbnail after all the watch-alongs tonight, and I'll add some Warrington players on the thumbnail. I was only able to log into 15 meters out here on the 4th. Warrington driving forward. And can they pull it back now? Williams, and they've got the ball. Oh, St Albans have got the ball. And is that a penalty there? That's a good tackle there by Warrington Wolves there, by the captain. That's the captain of Warrington. I recognise him. That's the captain of Warrington, Williams. And they've lost the ball. They lost the ball. The captain dropped the ball. You don't say that very often. And he's like, I'm not having that. He went right after. Look at the speed. He lost the ball. Number 15 takes the ball. And then I think Williams is the captain. I could be wrong, for Warrington. And he's like, I'm not having that. And he went back and caught him up. So, yes, it's at Old Trafford. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And thank you very much for all the contributions in the chat thus far. I didn't expect this many contributions. I certainly did not expect that super chat, Jardy. I've never had anything as high as that before. So thank you very much. But thank you for all the comments and all the knowledge on rugby league, because it's what I call a learning curve. Oh, hold on a minute. My balls over here, they've all fallen down. Pardon the expression. If you know, you know. Oh, what's going on here? There's a breakaway. There's a breakaway run here by but it's good defending. St Helens, it's all happening in the middle of the park here. And is the referee going to pull for a penalty here? We're on the second here for St Helens on 68 minutes. Good momentum by St Helens here. Go on, lad. Go on. Go on, drive it. He's been held up there, but they've released the ball now. This is a good moment for St Helens. I can't deny. Have they got the whiff? They've lost the ball. They've dropped the ball. And now Warrington, this is what I'm talking about. In the last third, when they need to distribute the ball out to the right-hand side, St Helens are making mistakes. What's going on? Oh, this is the captain. Oh, here we go. Here's the Warrington Wolves. The captain, I think that's the captain. He's going all the way. He's going all the way. Oh, this is the match. He's just nailed it. It's a try for the Warringtons. I told you they had the number on St Helens. Oh, my days. Tell me that this is not. Yeah, Paul Brady, tell me that this is not exciting. I'm so doing rugby league more. I'll tell you something. I think this is the captain, George Williams. I think he's the captain of Warrington. I could be wrong. What a drive. Did you see him? It is George Williams there on 69 minutes. That all came about because St. Helens at the other end, they were driving the ball out to the right-hand side with a width, and they just bad pass, interception there by George Williams. He gets that, I think, maybe on the 20-meter yard line. There's no catching him. There is no catching him. He's got a transition from a standing position, driving forward. Like Usain Bolt will be happy, will be content with that. Look at him go. Look at the lad go. Look at Williams go. There's no stopping him. Look at him. There's no one catching him. There is nothing catching him. Nothing is catching Williams there. The Warrington fans are all celebrating there. He's still not got a bead of sweat on him. And they're showing a picture of one of the coaches and managers, but I don't recognise them. And they're all like very like poker face there. At the moment, they're going to do the try. And woohoo! Big up to Yardy. 1, 2, 3. Did you see the pace from George Williams? And it's Mark Sined is going to take the kick now. What do they call the kick after the try? Is there a name for that? Or is it just like a kick? Do they just call it a kick? Is there a name for this? Because after a try, they always do a kick. Is there a name specifically in rugby league for that? But I think that's game over now. George Williams just absolute scenes there. It's on 16 a conversion. Thank you. Right, I'm going to copy that. Paul Brady and everyone in the chat is going, has this lad ever got out of his Yardy's going conversion? He hasn't been out of his ass. He hasn't been out on the park. If you don't know that, then you go know how much I know. But I'll tell you something. What I do know is when I know a football player, when they've got pace about them. Did you see the transitional standing position of George Williams there? And then the speed that he gets speed. There's no catching him. There's no catching him. And at the other end, when he lost the ball, he caught the St. Helens player. And Jason is not happy there. Unbelievable scenes. Right, so let me just quickly that. This is on 69. That was on 69 minutes. And it's a... right, where are we? Where's the try gone? I've lost the try. Oh, Lord. 69, 18-12, and now because of the conversion, it is the try was George Williams. Did I put George Williams on? I didn't put his name on there. I'm having a mare with a mouse at the moment. Hold on. It was George Wellings in. Yep. Did you see the pace? I think that's the move. I don't think St. Helens will be able to recover from that, I have to say. I could be wrong. And the conversion was made by right, let me put there, and the conversion was by I'm pretty sure that George Williams is the captain. I might be wrong. I think I'm going to find a photograph of George Williams and Mark Sined, if that's how you pronounce the gentleman's name. And I'm going to put it on the thumbnail. And we're on the 5th here. I think they're going to get another try here. I think Warrington are going to get another try here. Sined. Yeah, I'm gonna put those two on the thumbnail as well. Yeah, I think. We have a player of the match, man of the match. Do they have the same in rugby? I'm sure they have. Do they call it player of the match, man of the match? I'm going to give it to George Williams. And you know what? He was interviewed at halftime. Pronunciation Mark Sined. Let me copy that as well. Thank you. Mark Sined, because it's important to spell it right and to say it right. You wouldn't want to call one of these rugby players incorrectly in the pub, would you? It'll be like, let's go outside to the car park situation, I expect. Thank you for that. Jason's behave yourselves. I'll take it to you. I'll take it to your Wi-Fi. No, I'm going to keep it neutral. I did a little bit of background work, not much background work, but I found out that it's within 2 weeks, and Warrington had beaten St Helens, but St Helens have apparently won more trophies and honours through not the years but the decades going back to biblical times, like literally. St Helens is one of the founders of rugby league. That's what I discovered. And so there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of bragging rights, clearly, between these two clubs. And but the fact that Warrington beat St Helens within 2 weeks, and I also saw a little bit that there was a few injuries to experienced players of St Helens, but that's taken nothing away from the performance from Warrington. From the beginning to this moment, when we're on 74 minutes, they haven't taken their foot off the gas, like literally. But also but for me, there seems to be more of a maturity and more of a less hot head when crucial points in moves. And I always on this match, I'm feeling that the St Helens players, they're just making a few too many mistakes, individual mistakes, and that's what led to the last try by Warrington Wolves. That's my Skinneed. Oh my god, no, Sinead. I'm pronouncing like Sinead O'Connor. Skinneed. Do you know what? I need a drink. My mouth's gone dry. I'm going to copy that because I've absolutely butchered the last. And I bet you I'll probably see him. No, I won't see him. I expect oh, hello. Someone's getting a second bite at it. Skinneed. Right, Skinneed. So it is called, his surname is Skinneed, and it's Mark, M-A-R-C, Mark Skinneed. What are you like? I think the game is dusted. I've no experience in rugby league. Is it just me, or is it? There it is. There it is. The player of the match is there. You see, so I've got the pulse on it. My player of the match was George Williams. When you see some, and also he lost the ball like about 5 or 6 minutes ago, and I expect you don't say that very often of George Williams, and he just lost the ball, dropped the ball, and he went after the St Helens player, and he went, boy, just grabbed him and just threw him onto the floor. He's like, you're not having the ball now, lad. And it was like that. The transitional pace of George Williams from a standing position to boom, it's like Usain Bolt's. Like I'm not even making it over the top. It's like, look at it. And once he gets going, there's no one catching him. Not even his own players could catch up with him. Paul Brady, what are you like? I tell you what, these players have got. They must put more time in the gym, more time on the gym, more time in physio, more time in training than any of the Liverpool players right now. The Liverpool players in football, they're absolute bottle jobs. They are absolutely, the Liverpool fans, they're bottling it in the Premier League. Did they lose to Fulham? How can you lose to Fulham? Liverpool fans out there, absolute bottle jobs. I said Arnold Slot had not been tested. I wouldn't have him at Crystal Palace because we've got Oliver Glass there. We're on a high. We're on our way to Wembley. We're going to make Wembley our second home. We're going to take the Liverpool fans out of Wembley. Well, they're not even there anyway because they got knocked out by Plymouth Argyle, if I say no more. And the Crystal Palace players, the Crystal Palace fans, we're playing like the Warrington Wolves, we are absolutely on the money. Big up to Paul Brady there. Jason, our John, 5 frames, free up first session. Good evening to Lola. I hope, good afternoon, good evening. Listen to me. I need to have a drink because my mouth. Good afternoon, Lola. I hope you're doing well. Here for the crystals. Yes, I saw the crystals yesterday. And they did a magnificent choreography and dancing performance at halftime and before the match at Selhurst Park. Please go and follow them on Instagram, the official Crystals, the cheerleaders of Crystal Palace. We've got the best cheerleaders. Warrington, the Warrington rugby team, they haven't got any cheerleaders like we have. We've got the best choreography one on there. So I hope you're well, Lola. Let me just, I've gone Mr. Los Jason here for the Crystal, says Lola. Yes, I'm going to be doing the watch along for Replace Pin Message. And thank you very much, Lola, for dropping in. I hope you're doing well. Jason, I joined 5 frames, free up first session. Wizard of Wisham for tonight's victory. I presume you're talking about snooker, unless I missed. You need, and then it's S, as in S, not S. Simon, let me have a little drink to figure that out. I'm butchering the lad's name. I'm butchering. I just know that I might see them. Say, imagine you see him in the pub, and if you say Mr. Skinneed, if I call him Mr. Shined, I know I'm going to get decked. I'm going to get decked. I'm going to end up through the window in the pub. You say need, and then S. Needs. Needs. Senid. And there it is. There it is. It's time out. The players are acknowledging each other. And they're in the semi-final. I think they deserve to be on credit. I think it's full time. And Warrington have beaten St. Helens 2012, and I have to say that performance by Williams, I think it's a top draw. Hold on a minute, let me just type this in properly, make sure I get Warrington's name spelled correctly, and full time. Here is one of the, this is Matt Duffy for Warrington Wolves, been interviewed by BBC Sports. Big up to BBC Sports. He's got a bit of sweat on him, but George Williams, when he was being interviewed, he didn't have like a bead of sweat. He's one of those professional athletes, players, that they do the work, and there's not a bead. It's like Roger Federer, if you like. In tennis, there's not a bead of sweat that comes out of it. Good evening, good afternoon to Lola. I hope you're doing well. And oh my God, you guys have put so many things on the chat. I will come up to now. Rugby league players love old. What are you up to, Paul Brady? And Lola says, Jason, John, 5 frames. Wizard of Wisham for tonight's victory. And Sneed, say need, Senid, needs. I'm butchering that. Jason says, I know it's been keep up to that. Lola, big up to Lola. I hope Lola's doing fine. And Lola, and then Lola says, big ups to Jason and St. Helens. And Jason says, big up Lola from Tyneside. The Toon Army are in town as well. And lovely Lola says, aye, man, Jason forgot on me tied. Oh, here we go. They're all on the bevies. There's George Williams, and he's the player of the match. I gave, before they announced the player of the match, and this is my first watch along on rugby, before I said George Williams, it has to be the man of the match. Look, it's not a bead of sweat on him. I think that's the manager and the coach for St. Helens there. And Henry Smith. Good afternoon, Henry Smith. I hope you're doing well. Copy. And Let me just replace that. Good afternoon, Henry Smith. I hope you're celebrating. I'm still on the bevies, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome, Henry Smith. I've just done my first watch along for St Helens away at Warrington Rugby League, but it was a cup quarterfinals. It wasn't a league competition. Oh, here's the manager. Hold on a minute. I don't know his name. And Jason says, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Listen, the Warrington fans say, let's get ready to rumble. They're on the bench. Paul Wellings. Oh, I missed what his position is. Is he one of the head coaches? He must be one of the head. Hold on. Oh no, he's got the badge of St Helens, so he must be the head coach. Do you say the head coach or the manager in rugby league? Paul's saying that they were under a lot of pressure and some of it was self-inflicted. That's what I was saying. They were good at sometimes attacking St Helens, but in the last third, they just made a few mistakes in them, and Warrington just ate them up. Jason says, hiya, Henry Powell. Hello, Lola, says Henry Smith. And hope everyone is well and enjoying the sunshine. Well, I'm watching the rugby, and I'm absolutely over the moon. And Simon says, Wire versus KR final. Yes, I've put that in the description. You're absolutely right there. The semi-final draw now, of course, is Hull KR. 1 minute. Semi-final draw now. It is, as you say there. I'll just repost it there, and that's confirmation now. I will be doing that. I've put the dates on it. And Jason says, if rugby is time to watch the comedy film on Sky, yeah, have they kicked off already? Oh, has it kicked off in Manchester United? Yardi says, thank you for my efforts, my friend. Yeah, listen, thank you very much, Yardi, and a massive thank you for that super chat. If I get 5 likes, I've got over 10 likes. That's amazing in itself. And I've had a £1, £2 super chat before, and that was like, oh my days. I think maybe towards £5. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. But I've never, ever had £20 super chat. Thank you very much. I'll take my hat off to you. And congratulations to your Warrington players. I think they deserve the win. As I say, I gave the player of the match to Williams. I think he deserves it. And congratulations to you. And Paul Liverpool. I tell you, the Liverpool players, they wouldn't last 5 minutes in the gym with the Warrington players. They wouldn't last 5 minutes. And I tell you, none of the Liverpool players can run as fast as Williams. No way. And I'm going to pin your comment. That's a big up to you. Thank you very much, Yardi. Thank you very much. I can't get past that. I'm going to have to look back at that again. I can't believe it. Over the moon. Thank you for the super chat. That's really nice. Henry Smith says, sadly, Southampton now are relegated. Yes, I believe they are. Top commentary. It's the first time I've done commentary in rugby league, but I've got some insight from Jason in the chat and from Yardi 123 and from Simon, and that's helped me get through this. And also, I think some of the family members are on the pitch with the rugby players, and it's a learning curve, and you get to learn what I call the pulse, the fabric, the identity of both Warrington and St Helens in rugby league. And the only way to do it is to actually watch it. The only really way to feel it, I suppose, is to go and watch them live. So if I do get time, and if they come down south to the real part of the world in South London, in the South England, I will definitely, if I can afford it, I can get to go check it. I've got the time for it. I will make it to go and watch Warrington or St Helens. It looks absolutely. I'm impressed with the intensity and the approach from both teams at each other. There was only like a little 3 or 4 minutes throughout the first half and in the second half where they just slowed down for a little bit because someone was receiving an injury, a treatment to injury. But apart from that, it was just full on No wonder they only do 40 minutes. None of this malarkey of extra time. Top commentary. I'm going to be dreaming about that Mark Sinead pronunciation. Listen, if knowing my luck, I'll probably run into the lad in a pub and says, "Can I have a photograph, Mr. Sinead O'Connor?" I'm going to get decked, and then I'm going to get thrown out the window, let alone a selfie. Can you imagine? I called Mark Sinead. I said, Sinead, I'm in the doghouse with that. Lovely Lois is doing good because your Palace won yesterday. Yes, the Crystal Palace fans are on high. And there is, I'm going to keep this tab open because it's got all the information of the actual. And now I'm going to go into as the football started, the Manchester United thing. Oh, it started already. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to change the thumbnail. Thank you very much, Yardy123, Henry Smith there, and the top commentary. Thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate that. I'm going to pin your comment. And lovely Lola saying, doing good because my Palace won yesterday. Yes. And then Simon, you got to be dreaming. That's his cherries. He's been beaten. That's the cherry. I've been beating the Saints, and they're not hopeful, to be fair. Big up to Simon. Thank you very much. For your comment there. Henry Smith, Lola Palace are good. Now they can win with 9 men. Yeah, those red cards were absolutely ridiculous. Right, I can get the match. Let's get the match up and running. Let's get the. I'm in the wrong menu now. So I've got to go. Let's log in. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. What an amazing rugby league quarter final there. They won the Warrington winning that Manchester. Here it is, Manchester versus City. Let's log in. It's still 0-0. And of course, we all know that Manchester City beat Manchester United beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final. So they can find a way to beat them somehow. I'm not sure if they'll do it today. My prediction for this one, I'm going for 1-1. But I'm so happy. Lovely Lola says, I'm happy for you, Henry. Big ups. The Eagles says, Lola. Thank you very much, Lola. Bring on Man City. And lovely Lola says, Diego, did you have a nice bus journey yesterday? Yes, I was on the bus. I didn't have too many drinks. I did have a few drinks after the match, and that's why I didn't do any videos afterwards. and got home eventually in one piece. Yes, cheers to everybody out there. And Jason Chimbini says yes. Henry Smith says kick off now. Yes, thank you, Henry. I've just logged on to it. I'm on 5 minutes. It's 0-0, and Henry Smith's free kick to United on the edge of the box. Beat me to Jason. Come on, United, says Henry Smith. I didn't say that. And Jason says, haha, Henry, I'll let you get the next one in, Henry. Just slowing at typing, says Henry Smith. And always action in rugby league. Yardi, I'm going to do my watch-alongs, not just because you and Simon dropped in, but I'm getting good insight there from Jason Chimbini. And I like the intensity. I like the way that they were at each other non-stop. Also, I could hear and I can sense the atmosphere at the home ground of where the Warriors play, which is, I've put it in the chat somewhere. No, I've put it in the description. The home crowd, the home stadium is called, I spelled venue wrong. Oh, God. Venue. I thought it didn't look right. The venue is called the Halliway Jones Stadium. Not today, but I will look into the history of that because I'd like to know why is it called the Halliwell Jones Stadium. It's probably named after maybe a previous owner or maybe someone famous to the club back in the day, I expect. So there it is. That's the venue, the Halliway. So Henry says hello to Lola. I've missed the chats. And just load tab in. Always action in rugby league. Yeah, I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it. I'm going to. There's still more information. I still haven't put in the first tries, the information in there. I've got to put it in there. Thank you very much, Yardi, for everything today. I'm doing now the Manchester United, Manchester City, and then after that, if I've got the energy, I will do Roma versus Juventus. I expect that there will be rugby in Wales, in Northern Ireland, in Scotland, also in France, no doubt in Italy as well. So I can even maybe branch out to that as well, I suppose. Go to channel, replace to channel. Thank you very much, Yardi. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. And then Henderson's Yardi, do you why rugby is more popular up north? There is a rugby club around where I live, but I just don't want to say where I live roughly. It's just for safety. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Oh my God, I'm on 14 likes. You lot are amazing out there. That's mad. So let me just thank everybody. Thank you all for the 14 likes I can see. Please help the live stream get to 15 likes, I suppose. Come into your comments, Lola. Just be a sec. And to Henry, big up to you all in the chat. Oh, I haven't changed the description, have I? Oh Lord. 1 minute. I've got to change that. Right. So first was in the description. First was live Warrington Wolves, and that finished. I've got to put it now. It finished 2012. So I need to change that now. 2012. Right, let me just save that. And then second is going to be Phil Foden nearly scoring there on 9 minutes. Second, I need to change the title now because I'm doing Manchester. Is that Old Trafford? Yeah, that is Old Trafford. So I need to change this now. Copy, paste. And now second, of course, is going to be Manchester United versus Manchester City. Manchester City. I'm going to put live Premier League. So it's Premier League. I'll come to the match in a moment. I am watching it. It's 11 minutes and it's 0-0. Premier League with Diego C Palace, and then put hashtag football, hashtag Manchester United, hashtag. All right, let me see. I don't think that's all going to fit, to be honest, but copy. I don't think it's going to fit. All right, never mind. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Let me just cut that. Yeah, I'm five over. Manchester United. Maybe I can remove. Oh Lord! Manchester United versus Manchester City live Premier League. Oh, it does fit. Just. Right, let me just save that. Big up to everyone. Thanks a lot, Simon, for your contributions. I've learned and I've picked up. I've got so much to put on the in the description. More information. Thanks a lot. I'll be back for more rugby league. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate your contributions because it's the only way I can learn about rugby league. I can't deny. I thoroughly enjoy the as I say the intensity, the approach from both teams, and doing the first watch along of rugby league. I sense that St Helens in the last third of their attacking play, they were just making mistakes. And also, I'm forced to, even their manager or their coach said so at the end. And but Warrington absolutely bossed it from the beginning to the go. And yeah, I'm well impressed. I'm well impressed with it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I loved it. So I'm going to do more. Thank you very much, Simon. Oh, have I just changed? Let me just check. Let me just check that the description has the title. Yeah, I've changed the title, so that should have changed. And yeah, thanks again to Jason and to Jardy. 1, 2, 3. Replace the pin comment. There we are. And Diego, big up to Lola, says Diego at the very end of this morning F1 streamed, you knocked over the dinosaur. Oh, you were watching, Lola? Yeah, I know. I've put the dinosaur back up, so you saw it. Oh, my days, you were watching. Big up to Lola. And you were eating fried egg. Yes, I was. 1 minute before the end. Yeah, I've got a bit to heat up, actually. I might actually go down and heat it up in the microwave and bring it up and finish it off. Nothing wrong with eating your food. Enjoy your food while you watch your rugby and rugby league and you watch your football. If you know, you know. And I did the Formula One. Just please go and hit a like. What do you mean I knocked over my dinosaur? I'll replace the pin message. There you are. And big up to you, Lola. And Foden is injured just after 12 minutes. Yes, so he won't be playing for Thomas Tuchel, I expect. Will he finally start Ebrieze? No doubt. Probably may not. Sutton, the Dino from St Helens. That's right. Well said. Well said. They're having a nice spin there, those lot there. And Jason says, you've done really well, mate, on your watch along. Please do it over the summer. Listen, you don't have to say, yeah, I agree. I will do it, Jason, from yourself, Simon and Yardi, 1, 2, 3. And what I saw from the players, absolutely top draw. And I will be there. I just checking the Ederson on his feed in our yes, it's got 2 tomatoes there to have a little munch there, and I think the dinosaur is watching you. I think the not the dinosaur. I think the Sutton dinosaur. Let's get it right. Sutton the dinosaur is watching you there. Look, but the parrot keeps repeating itself. I started, so I'll finish. Oh, my days. What you look like. Oh, dear. Right, only here. Right, let's get the lineups for Manchester United. But thank you very much, everyone who watched the rugby. And I got my first super chat. £20. I can't believe that. That's mad. How is that even happening? Right, let's get the lineups up. Yeah, Foden is down injured. So now let's get... let's find where the lineups are. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Thank you for the 15 likes. You lot are on fire today. 15 likes. There you go. What did I know? And I'm glad I mixed up the rugby. I'm going to do that. If I see matches and I see some rugby playing, I'm going to mix them up. Do a watch along for rugby, one for football. Mix it up. No one else out there is doing it. I can't find the lineups. Like literally. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Paz. I found it. I found the lineups. Laying in bed eating 15 cocktails. Lola, what you like? Talking about it, let me just have a look because I can see you've... No, actually, I'm going to do the lineups first, and then I'll have a look at your picture in a minute. Things in order. Let's concentrate on the football, but I can, as you can see, very easily distracted. I'm just going to put the lineups in the description first. So second, it's Manchester United. Let's do hashtag Manchester City, and let's do hashtag Premier League. De Bruyne on the ball, still 0-0. This is why I went for a 1-1. And let's put hashtag Liverpool. I don't even... Did Liverpool win or did they lose in the end? Does anyone know? I haven't even checked. I haven't had time. Liverpool, let's do hashtag Fulham. I don't even know who else was playing today. I'll have to have a look. I think Tottenham won against somebody. I don't know who they were playing against. Right, let me just put the lineups in the description and then I'll put them into the chat. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And if you can, if you're watching on playback, please check back. I did my first watch along on Rugby League, Warrington versus St. Helens, and it was absolutely enjoyed it. Absolutely every single bit of it. If you were watching on playback, please check it out. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. VS versus... If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And when is the other quarterfinal happening in the Rugby League? I'm going to have a look in a minute. Just bear with me. I'm just doing the lineups, and I will come to the chat, and I will have a look at your new portfolio picture, Lola. Just give me a second. Copy. I'm just going to type in here. Multitasking here. Paste. Right, Kevin De Bruyne. Let's put that there. And then Phil Foden, all included. And then Jack Grealish is on the bench. And so now I can cut this part. Just coming, I'm just typing in the names of the players. Let me just cut that. Manchester City. Oh, there's the goal. Oh, Manchester City nearly scoring there. And Manchester United defending there on 90 minutes. That's Garnacho there in defensive. There's a lot of talk that maybe Garnacho might leave Manchester United in the next transfer window. But him there nearly scoring there. Oh, there was two of them lined up for Manchester United. He's got to score. The lad's got to score there. What's wrong? Maybe he had the sun in his eye or something else in the eye. I don't know what's going on, whatnot. What else have I... Oh, I forgot to put the... Just coming. I'm going to put in the information about Manchester United as well. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Paste. Harry Maguire. And Luke Shaw. And Chido Adobe is also involved there. Right, big up to her. I'm just coming to the chat in a moment. I'm just going to put now quickly I have done it in the description, the Manchester United lineup. This is not going to fit, but let's try. Let's see if this fits. I don't think it's going to be too big. Yeah, it's too big. So I've got to take out the subs. Oh, I've done it wrong. I've done this wrong. Oh, let me just cut that. Oh, Lord. 1 minute. Right. Just a second. I'm just trying to get the Manchester United players and the substitutes. Okay. Having a problem. Paste. Oh, it still doesn't fit. Oh, what are you doing, man? Right, substitutes. I'm going to have to copy. Unbelievable. Manchester United. Right, yeah, I haven't even looked at the lineup. I haven't had time, so I'm going to look at it now. And this is Manchester United Bruno Fernandes has gone down a little bit injured there in the middle of the park. And then have they put up the tent at Old Trafford? That's the Manchester United substitutes. Versus... we'll quickly get the lineup for Manchester City. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. And you lot have been absolutely on fire with the subscriptions, with the likes, with the views. Copy. I've put the Brighton players' arrival at Selhurst Park, the Brighton fans, and also all the police horses, loads of horses there. I've put them. I've already uploaded that yesterday. Go free and check it out if you want. And as the horse still eating the apple, the horse is still eating the apple. They actually come to mention it. So this is the Manchester City lineup. I'm just coming paste, and this is the substitutes. Manchester City. Alejandro, and there's the first goal. Surely Manchester United should be 2-0 up. What is going on, Manchester United fans at Old Trafford? Are you lot all practicing how to put up a tent or something? Concentrate on the football. Concentrate on the football, Manchester United fans. Right, let's go up to the chat now because I've missed so many. Okay, now, first of all, Manchester United lineup. They've got Onana, Yoro, Maguire, Mazraoui, Diogo Dalot, Ugarte, Casemiro in the pivot there in the midfield, Dorgu, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, and Hojlund up top for Manchester United. Substitutes for Manchester United, we've got Bayindir, Lindelof, Mount, Zirkzee, Eriksen, Shaw, Amass, Chido, and Kukonki. I don't know much about the youngsters of the on the subs. They've got clearly under 21s there on the bench for Manchester United. Good defensive work there by Manchester United there. Manchester City can't seem to get the ball. Casemiro, they're getting decked at Old Trafford. And for Manchester City, their starting lineup is Ederson, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly, Kovacic, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, but Foden has been substituted, Bernardo Silva, and Marmoush, the January transfer signing. The sun is out at Old Trafford, and the Manchester City substitutes, the goalkeeper is Ortega, of course, Gonzalez, Dorgu, Grealish is on the bench, Savinho, Reece, Bob, Lewis, and McT. For the ones that's sticking out is Chido. Chido is on the bench for Manchester United. So I expect Manchester United fans on our Queen, the 10th channel, I bet they're happy that he's available there. If you know, you know. Right, let's get back to the thing. Big up to Dino. I laid in bed eating 50 cocktails. No, 50 cocktails. So big up to Lola. Right, on that foot now. Lola, I'm going to go to your channel because I see you've changed the portfolio of your picture. If I can get this to go. If I can get it up. Oh, my God. Replace the pinned message. Right, let me just see if I can do this without banning you. Go to channel. There it is. Lola, you look absolutely fabulous as always. You look amazing. And you've updated your portfolio pictures. You look absolutely amazing, Lola. You always do. So does Alicia. I hope Alicia is okay. And also, so does Emma, who are sometimes in the chat. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Lola, well done. And let me just, you look absolutely amazing. So well done. You must have a very good portfolio in situ there. And a big up to Dino. Liverpool lost 3-2. They lost 3-2 to Fulham. How can you lose to Fulham? Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans. How can you lose to Fulham? And Dorgu on the bottom left-hand side. Why didn't he cross square the ball? Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Jason Chimbini says Spurs 1 to Saints. Oh, right. Thank you very much. They're now in the Championship. So I'll remember that. Spurs beat Southampton. Thank you, Henry Smith. I'll pin that. Did St Helens win for Diego's debut rugby? No, they lost. The performance of the Warrington Wolves. Ooh, Warrington, they were absolutely defensively and attacking in the last third. They were brilliant, especially down that left-hand side when they were putting the ball out wide, catching the ball, driving the ball forward, the touchdown. They were actually denied a touchdown, a try in the first half. I can see the rugby league fans out there saying, did he just say touchdown? It's because I did the Super Bowl. That's why I've got it in my mind. But anyway, he says, oh, lousy excuse. And I also butchered the names of some of their players over there. Absolutely butchered them. I called one of them Sinead O'Connor. Absolutely. And here's Manchester United on their attack. 27 minutes. Rasmus Hojlund. He lays the ball out to the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes dips into the back post. Oh, half volley. And Garnacho. I think that was Garnacho. No, that's not Garnacho. That's somebody else. And Bruno Fernandes tipped the ball there. They need Amad Diallo. And I think it was Garnacho. They fluffed this line. So, no, St Helens didn't win. But absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. And Lola, I got a £20 super chat. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything like it. I'm also on like 14 laps there. 14 likes. And it's absolutely amazing. Please keep hitting the likes. If I can get to 50 likes, that would be amazing. And Mo takes me longer to type. Yeah, Henry Smith. I got the same situation there. If you know, you know. And Jason Chimbini says, "Lo, I'm on the lappy mate. That's why I type fast with bad spelling. Don't worry, Jason. It's okay. No, Lola, St Helens lost again. It's the second time in 2 weeks that actually St Helens have lost to Warrington. And I don't think that's ever happened in the history. I have to check that. I'm not sure if that's ever happened. Lovely, Lola. Jason, it seems Diego's jinx, your Sutton. Yeah, I probably have. Then I've made my comment, and then Jason Chimini says, "Haha, I wish I could blame it on Diego, but no, we would just stick." Yeah, I don't think you could. I don't think I jinxed it. I agree with you, Jason. I think what happened was the intensity from both teams were absolutely formidable, and but in the concentration in the last third and unforced errors, St Helens were just falling short of it, and even their manager right at the end said so. Big up to Jason Chimbini, says, no, I will pay to see that Lola. I heard some horses were all Brighton fans, hence the long faces. Oh no, you're not gonna put I'm not gonna have the horses called the Brighton fans. I'm not having that. Oh yeah, I've got my food here. I've got some knickknacks. Yeah, what's happened to Knick-Knack? I hope he's all right. I've got some pork pie, an apple pie that's been dismantled. I've got I've got the salami going as well, and I've got a Portuguese custard tart there to eat in a moment. And you know what? I'm going to put this here. But I've got to watch it because I think the dinosaur might have my pork pie. Oh, I think it's just come out of the earlobe. I'm going to have something to nibble in a minute. And please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Where is it? The horses. I got half. Lovely Lola says, I got half on that real only one Sutton. We'll talk. Big up to Lola. I got half of that real talk, only one Sutton. Yes. Oh, thank you very much, Lola, for watching that. Jason says, Henry, I did a Grand Nash yesterday. Oh, yeah, the Grand National. I could have done the watch along for that, but I was at the game, innit? It's on the M5 farm, Bristol. Haha. Yeah, it's down there. It's not far from Chepstow, but you have to go to Chepstow. You've got to go up on another motorway. I can't remember which one it is. Henry Smith says, wonder why he's longer on the betting site. Yeah, no, I don't do bets. I don't do too much betting. Lovely says, put up some shorts for laughs. Yes, Lola, I was going to say, I'm going to go into it. And right, as we speak, it's still 0-0 because there's nothing happened in the tent at Old Trafford. And if our Queen is live, please go and show love to her. I hope I'm not missing no one there. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. Replaced pin message, and yes, I've just pinned that. I'm going to quickly have a look at your channel. Yes, absolutely, and very well. Thank you very much, Lola. I hope you're doing well. And oh my god, what are you? Oh dear, you're absolutely amazing, Lola. Absolutely amazing. Well done. And I'm just gonna. How do I do this now? Oh, it has done it. And big up to oh my days. Just right. I don't know if you can confirm it, but I just dropped a like on all of them. So, and you've done a shaking, you've done a Taylor Swift one. Continue. You've done a oh my days, what you like. Right. There you go. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. I've just dropped a like on all of them, so thank you very much, Lola, for that. I take my attention away from the film, but there's really nothing. Oh, something's gone on with the. I hope I'm still live. Let me just. There we go. Onana's having a throw in here, a throw out there on 33 minutes, and Henry. Here's why no longer on betting sites. Put up some shorts. I've just dropped a like, Lola, on all the shorts that you've done. Keep up the great content creation. And then, yes, definitely, absolutely amazing there. And on that note, I'm having a drink. I'm sending you a drink there. Oh, dear. Jason, not American, that holding. Yeah, no, it's, I keep mixing it up. Not heard from Alicia since Parrot Gate. Oh no, I'm in the doghouse. I'm in the doghouse with Alicia. Oh no. Oh no, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I'd be in the doghouse. I've got a present actually for Alicia. So when Alicia does return, I will give her present and the whole chat. So when Alicia does return, I will show the present that I have. I knew I'm in the doghouse. I'm on the settee right now. Congratulations on the I've never seen anything like it, Lola. Massive thank you to Yardi123 and also for the contribution, the comments. I've learned a lot more about rugby league, and also a gentleman called Simon, and also Jason Chimbini with all the insight into rugby league. And you live and learn. But yeah, I couldn't get part. I still can't believe it. I've got to go back and check it just to see that it's real, because it was real. It was amazing. I never thought of it. I didn't think I'd get so many. I didn't think I'd get over 10 likes, but I did in my first ever rugby league, and I've created a new playlist. And sadly, I have no rugby jokes, but I could give a good joke. Henry, bring them on. Bring them on. Your jokes are amazing, Henry. Dinosaur wants a fried egg. I'll go and get at halftime. I'll go and get my fried egg. I'll go and heat it up on the microwave. Henry, that's a cracking idea, Lola. And then that's a cracking idea. Lola says, Henry, no, she quit watch alongs. Last one was, oh no. Yeah, no, hopefully she'll be. The thing is, I can't, it's impossible. I tried to do this and then do you know what I mean? And then do, it's not practical and it's not really fair for me. If somebody else is doing a watch along somewhere else and I'm actually live, it's not. It's like you're kind of maybe infringing. But I know I have permission. But I feel uncomfortable because no, if you're doing live, then you should be on your own doing your own stuff. But if you're live yourself somewhere else, it could be perceived as something else. So you know, Lola, we're always very respectful, very protectful of the 10th channel, our queen. So, but yeah, no, I actually missed them, I have to say, and all of you there, I do miss that a lot. I have to say. Dorgu here now is on the left-hand side. Manchester United should have scored 2 goals in this first half. We're on 37 minutes. Garnacho's had 2 opportunities. And, of course, we know that Foden went off injured, so we'll have to wait and see. I didn't know the last one was Liverpool. I have to go and check that, but yeah. I did it for you to shake it off. Yeah, shake it off. But I'm in the doghouse with Alicia and... I've got to apologise to her, but I've got a present for her and I've got it over there. When she shows up, I'll show it. If not, then it is what it is. I did it for your sake. Thank you very much, Lola. Hello. You know who? Lola's that. Thanks, the champion. And where is oh 1 minute, please hit like and subscribe at Diego Palace. Have a look at the Betfriend the Betfriend Rugby League website. That will give you the season fixtures. Oh, thank you, Jason. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you very much. I'm actually going to do it now because otherwise I'll forget. Right, here it is. How do I do know how to Google, by the way. It's still 0-0. I've had more entertainment, more of something to watch. Going into Lola's lovely Lola's channel. That's been much better, if I may say so. This match needs a goal. It's Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. Right, what's the name of the thing? Rugby League. Oh, there he is! Gundogan nearly scoring there on 38 minutes, 39 minutes. And Manchester United, Onana there. Was Onana beaten there? Good ball through to Gundogan. He's given more than 5 or 6 yards. But Onana, I think it was going. Rugby League. Rugby League, what's it called? Rugby League website. If not the Rugby C League in the BBC. Yeah, that's Jason. That's what I use, the BBC stuff. And also, but no, I want the official stuff. I want that. There it is, home of Rugby League. Right, there, I've saved it. Thank you very much. I've just saved it. And what I'll do now is, where's it gone? Where's the actual tab gone? Is it here? Oh, I've lost the tab. Oh. Oh, man, I just had it. Oh, no, it's gone over there. Hold on a sec. And I've just lost the match at the same time. So annoying. Right, there it is. Is it this one? No, that's it. I've got Emma Bunton tab. I'm going to close Emma Bunton's tab. I don't need to look at that now. God dear. Oh, dear. Is it this one? No, that's the USA. Oh, no, I just closed it. I've got all these tabs I need to close off. Right, I'm just going to close that one. I'm going to close that one. I'm going to close that one. Yeah, I found it. It's called the Home of Rugby. I'm just going to move that along next to BBC Sounds. So then I know I've got it. Right. Please keep hitting the likes. How's the Manchester derby? Yeah, Lola, I'm going to come to it now. because I'm getting all over the place. If not, it gives you the seasons. And Lovely Low says, how is the Manchester derby? Replace pin message. Replace the pin message. I'm going to put you there, Lola. Thank you very much. And what I'm going to do now, because I've just lost a match. Why has it logged me out? What have I done wrong here? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Lola, it's only supposed to. Oh, right, I see. Manchester derby is 0-0, and 42 minutes. Manchester United are have penned back Manchester City. This is why I said that Manchester United seem to have got a number on Manchester. And there's the ball through. Oh, we nearly got fed through to Casemiro. Casemiro is now out of position, and Kevin De Bruyne is attacking Manchester United. Kevin De Bruyne is attacking. Oh, he passes the ball out, and Manchester United defend, and Onana's just wolfed the ball out, and. What I'm going to do is, how do I, I'm just going to do something else. Hold on, go to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. There you go. How do I do this? How do I? Oh, I don't know how to do this. Subscribe to Lovely Lola. This is subscribe to Lovely. I think maybe it's because I criticise the mice at Old Trafford. It's just playing up with a sensor on it. There's a Manchester City player down injured. Manchester City can do without more injuries. I expect the fans will say. I hope it's okay to do that, lovely Lola. Do you know what? Come to think about it, I actually subscribe to you. I'm telling people to subscribe to you. I don't know if I've done it myself. Yes, I have. Okay. And the notification bell as well. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Let me just move to bin, and I've got to empty some stuff out of my. There we go. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. You're welcome, lovely Lola. And 2 minutes of added time to be played here at Old Trafford. There's not much really to say about it from what I've seen. Only to say that it's De Bruyne started. Luke Shaw is on the bench for Manchester United. So is the youngster Obi. I think he looks a good prospect as a forward number 9. I think he could also play number 9 at the false 9 position as well, and perhaps even in the number 10 position. Obi, I don't know his surname. I keep getting his surname. It's just like, yeah, I know it's light-hearted. I know it is, yes, absolutely. But I've just shared. That's the least I can do, Lola. Share it. You're always contributing to the chat, and they're happy here. I'm going to stop them. I know there they are. They're having they're watching you. You can see the duck's eyes. They're clearly looking at you all. And the dinosaur is going to have a bit of my pork pie in a minute. Actually, I might save that pork pie because I've got to heat up the other food. Yeah, I know it is, Lola. Big up to you, and please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's coming up to half time, and why is this? Oh, it keeps logging me out. I wonder if it's. I do. So I'm back on. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Yeah, they are. They're legends there. At halftime, I'll give you, and that is halftime. It is halftime, and let me just put this on here. Half time. It's Manchester United. Manchester United 0-0. Manchester City at Old Trafford in the sunshine, and it is 0-0 half time and no goals. But for me, I think Manchester United could be 2-0 up. Manchester City could have grabbed one. I think, in all fairness, I think I suppose you can say that the one talking point will be Foden. He hasn't been substituted, but I'll be surprised if Foden comes out for the second half, because it's clearly he's kind of running off an injury there. For me, please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Right, I'm going to go and heat up my egg and the breakfast that I didn't finish eating earlier on, and I'll bring it up and I'll have a little munch. Because what I'll do is I'll save this pork pie because I've got some other food. Right, just give me, please give me, what should I give me 5 minutes? Back in 5 minutes. Just getting some food. Just getting some food. Just getting some food. Back in 5 minutes. Why is it in capitals again? Anyway, oh dear. I do apologize for doing capitals again. Half time, and not sure. Oh, thank you. Alicia's there. Alicia's there. Right, the food can wait. I've got a present for Alicia and lovely Lola, and to Emma, and to Jason, and to everyone. That's been unto Henry Smith. Let's not forget Henry Smith, and Skibbity, Rizla, and everyone. I did as I said. If Crystal Palace beats Brighton, I would go into the club shop. So this is for you, especially for Alicia, and to Lola, and to Emma. If you know, you know. Can you guess what's in the club shop? Can you Can you guess what's in the club shop? It's still got the receipt. Still got the time. Go give me some. Who do you think it is? Can you see through the club shop? The best. But go online and order your stuff on the slide. This is obviously I've got nothing to do with the football club, but I am promoting. I wish they'd give me a shout out because I'm promoting their stuff, all free, of course. And this is for Alicia, and my apologies for having a pop at you with the parrot. That was out of line. I'm in the doghouse. I know I'm in the doghouse with D'Artagnan. Real talk. But this is for Alicia, especially, and for Lola, and for Emma. And look what's happening. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. Look, it's like, I can't look. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, look. Oh, my days. Look at that. Hello, Lola. Those on your channel. I'm getting understands. Listen, big up to Henry Smith. Guys, and please subscribe to Lola and to Alicia as well. And look who's coming out of the shop, the club shop. Look at that. Look at that. It is happening. Let's get ready to rumble. Or should we do boom, boom, boom? Mateta's in your room. Mateta's in your room. Oh, my days. That's the new one. Boom, boom, boom. Mateta's in your room. And here is also, there it is.